a larger vision of life makes you deeply compassionate, deeply loving, I tell you. Krishna's sacrifice is more than his life. See, many people will sacrifice everything in their life to have to be known as a great person in the history after their death. Even that is a big plan. To be known as a great leader or a great person, great being in the history. Varalaru mukkiyam amaichare. Palamanguni pandiyargal. So understand, many people will do many sacrifices while they are alive to be remembered as the great personalities in the history down the line. But Krishna, knowing forever he will be called as womanizer, he sacrifices his brand by giving life to 16,000 women he rescued from Shishubala's palace. Listen, I tell you. Extreme power manifestation like Krishna will be absolutely established in celibacy. Fools and dash are those who think Krishna is womanizer, that is why he got that 16,000 women. Fool. I can go on, utter this word any number of times. He rescued them. They were the haram of Shishubala. Naturally, in society, nobody was ready to marry them or give life for them. And Krishna cannot tell all 16,000 of them to commit suicide. He gives them, don't worry, you are all my patnis, my ardhanginis. What a sacrifice. If this status was going to be gained, even I would have been allowed to be part of that gang, that team. Where will you get the status of Krishna's Patni? Krishna's Ardhangini. Sorry, it is not Shishubala, it is Narakasura. From Narakasura, he rescued them. Mahabharata mentions as Narakasura. Factual correction. After killing Narakasura, he rescues those 16,000 girls, women. Please understand, in the history, if Krishna was known as a womanizer, his whole purpose, his advent itself may be affected. People may not follow his teachings. He took the risk, saying, The real people who are seekers, who need to be saved, who are interested in real enlightenment, moksha, will recognize what I am doing is sacrifice, not womanizing. He had the kind of the guts. What a sacrifice. I tell you, if you are a devotee of Krishna, understanding the whole facts and the happenings in and around Krishna, you are liberated. Because if you know how Krishna operated, why he did what he did, you will know exactly how your consciousness should operate. As I said, I may be uttering the English words, but my foundation grammar is Panini. Same way, if you understand Krishna, you may be living in the modern world, but your foundation will be Paramashiva, the enlightenment. Your consciousness will be Paramashiva. English words are not wrong. Renan Martin is wrong. Living in the modern world is not wrong. Being materialistic is wrong. Understand Krishna is absolute sacrifice, love. Everything of Krishna. Krishna's life itself is dana, given to this world out of absolute compassion. Understand? The human beings have become so cranky just for their own birth greed to possess the things of this world. See, they have gone to the extreme. Either I possess or no one possesses. That is the devilish mentality, demonic mentality. And too many demons have evolved with too much of capabilities during that period. That is why Krishna has to create a controlled condition, Kurukshetra, and diffuse all the demonic weapons, demonic people's powers and capabilities. Like how they diffuse the nuclear infrastructure, the atomic infrastructures, the atom bomb infrastructures. Same way, Krishna created the controlled condition called Kurukshetra in his own very breathing space, and it dismantles all of them, diffuses all of them, and saves the whole Srishti. He saves the Srishti by diffusing all of it, and too many deluded, greedy people and their weapons and their powers, he removes all of it. He cleanses all of it and saves planet Earth. Conducting the Mahabharata war is one of the most beautiful, compassionate service Krishna has done. If Krishna has not conducted the Mahabharata war, today we will not be having the planet Earth where we can sit and talk to each other. If we are sitting and talking to each other, if we human beings are still on the planet Earth, worship Krishna. Just his sacrifice. Shraddadeyam ashraddaya adeyam shriyadeyam hiyadeyam piyadeyam samvidadeyam. Taittiriya Upanishad talks about dana. Translation is, dana should be given with shraddha, authenticity. It should never be given without authenticity. It should be given in plenty, with modesty, with humbleness, with compassion. All this definition simply goes to Krishna. He gave his whole life, his brand, everything about him. Still gets blamed. Still gets blamed as womanizer and warmongerer. See, when demonic people like either I possess or no one possesses gets weapons, they destroy the whole world. The Srishti would have been destroyed. If Krishna did not conduct the Mahabharata war and diffuse all the weapons, powers demonic people had, if we are still sitting in planet Earth, just worship Krishna. He is the founding father of the planet Earth we are sitting. If it did not happen, we will not be having the planet Earth now for us to sit and enjoy. Because some fool would have destroyed it with some Brahmastra or Narayanastra. The greatest achievement of Krishna is destroying all the weapons in one controlled condition and saving the planet Earth. When I was in the Mailapur Ramakrishna Math as a brahmachari, I'll never miss going to Parthasarathi temple, Kapalishwara temple and Parthasarathi temple. These two are my favorite. Every day I'll go and stand in front of Parthasarathi. When I see his moustache, tears will roll in my eyes because Krishna grew beard and moustache while he was in Chennai, in Triplicane, because he could not shave the face. Bhishma Bana, the arrows of Bhishma has hurt his face so deeply, he could not shave. That is why even now, the Parthasarathi, Tiruvallikeni Parthasarathi, if you see the Utsavamurti's face, you can see all the Bhishma Bana. After the war, Krishna came for rest to Chennai. On the ocean side, he rested to recover. So that is the Triplicane Parthasarathi temple. That's the only temple I think Krishna is with mustache, beard. Because he was recovering from all the wounds. He could not shave. I tell you, whenever I see the Parthasarathi's mustache and the Utsava Murti of Parthasarathi, tears used to roll in my eyes. What a compassion. Just you took the arrows and saved the planet Earth. Just to keep the planet Earth alive for all of us. You took everything on your face. The absolute compassion. I want to build one temple for Parthasarathi. Any one of our temple, I will install Parthasarathi. In the very farm, he lives in Triplicane. Maybe any one of our temple, in the beach side, any one of our beachside property, I want to install Parthasarathi. The very farm, he is grazing in Triplicane. Extreme compassion. You can see Parthasarathi with mustache. Because of the Bhishma Bana, arrows of the Bhishma, so much of wounds on his face, he could not shave. He just left there. He grew beard and mustache. The whole family is with him, taking care of him in Triplicane. If you see in the Garbha Mandir itself, the whole family is there. Parthasarathi. Parthasarathi is symbol of extreme compassion. Get the Utsavamurti photo and project. Here you can see Parthasarathi. The original photo of the Utsavamurti of Parthasarathi. You can see in the face all the Bhishma Bana. How it has hurt the face and almost like a features are hurt. You can see the close-up. The Bhishma Banas. The arrows of Bhishma. Understand? Whether the physical arrows of Bhishma, he took it on himself, or verbal abuse of Shishubala, nothing stopped his sacrifice. What a personality. Hey, you should teach Krishna to your kids, not other stupid warriors. Krishna is the hero. I think next few days I'm going to sing the truth of Krishna, reality of Krishna, not glory. Nobody can glorify Krishna. How can you glorify the glory itself? திருவண்ணாமலைக்கு தீபம் போடுவியாடா? திருநெல்வேலிக்கு அல்வா கொடுப்பியாடா? You can't glorify the glory itself. I'll speak the reality of Krishna as he blessed me, so you can all understand and experience Krishna. I tell you, like how, even though I am using English words, but fundamentally I am a Sanskrit grammar, Panini Sutra. Same way, if you understand Krishna, even if you live in this world, your foundation will be Paramashiva. To live as Paramashiva, understand Krishna. Krishna manifested the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva, super consciousness of Paramashiva, Kailasa of Paramashiva, absolutely to its ultimate. The powerful weapons existed at that time: Brahmastra, Narayanastra, Brahmanandastra, Bhargavastra, Pashubhadastra, Brahmashirsa Astra. Each one of them are independently capable of destroying the earth. But too many demonic fellows had possession of these weapons. So any one fellow goes crazy, will destroy planet Earth. It was on the verge of collapse. Any day, the planet Earth will be destroyed. Any one guy going crazy. So that is why Krishna has created a beautiful controlled conditions and diffused, destroyed everything. With one Drona getting killed, the reproduction industry of Brahmastra is finished, over. Like that, he finished all of them and diffused and saved the planet Earth. Parthasarathi is responsible for the planet Earth we are enjoying. Everything belongs to Parthasarathi, which we are enjoying. Krishna is absolute incarnation of Narayana, who comes down to save the planet Earth, because maintenance is Narayana's responsibility. Paramashiva's maintenance phase, from that Narayana emerges. And Narayana's responsibility is maintaining the planet Earth, sustenance. So Krishna manifests and does the job of protecting sustenance. How much Krishna has to go through? The extreme Tyaga. It's not that end of the war. He is going to be coronated. No, somebody else is going to be coronated. He goes back to his Dwarika. Only gets blamed as a warmongerer. Gets cursed by Gandhari, even to lose his Yadukula. So finally, he tells the Surya Vamsa, see, the Orissa, the Kalinga was ruled by Surya Vamsa. He tells the Surya Vamsa people to keep his Jiva Samadhi. His body was handed over to Puri. actually is the form which he used. He, Balarama and Subhadra, all that their physical body is in Jagannath temple. The Jagannath deity represents the physical body used by Krishna, Balarama and Subhadra. I'll reveal more things about it later. Every way, the Krishna's sacrifice. Let's celebrate Krishna.